And some more thoughts around B2B, not only at the CEO level, but if the CEO is now convinced of why we are building brands in the B2B space, then he needs to cater for that in his organization. Are you hiring the right talent? But then again, are those B2B marketeers up to the level and they have a good understanding of what it takes? LinkedIn has shared recently survey only focused on B2B marketeers and talent needed to grow. I guess they have the same belief as me that B2B can learn from B2C. Well, let me tell you that a broad survey showed 62% of marketeers still would focus on product promotion. So they would tell you the what and list it as if it's an SKU list, an extract from the SAP system, an Excel sheet. And only 37% of B2B marketeers would focus on building brands. This is so pathetic, and so much in the future will not give you any value. Why do you think DHL or Xerox or those big names continue to build their equity? Yes, yes, they have so much to lose if they don't do so. Alison Hughley, who is the director of Insights on LinkedIn, had an opening remark for that report and said, advances in technology, especially generative AI, require that marketing professionals understand how to best apply innovation to understand more complex problems, unlock new opportunities, and meaningful connect with more customers. But winning the future is rooted in compelling storytelling, human interaction, fine refinement of that message, and that is complemented with the speed and scale of technology. That will make the difference in your marketing skills, but also in eliminating marketing mediocrity and moving to marketing excellence. Absolutely 100% agree. With all that, scare around AI taking our jobs, no, it's just going to help. But at the end of the day, we are building brands. Consumers and customers, B2B, B2C, they're talking to people. Where is your negotiation skills? Yeah? There is an analysis of, again, in that same report from LinkedIn around the top and fastest growing skills among B2B marketeers. It used to be, or at least currently in the last 2 years, it's around digital marketing, communication, analytical skills, project management. But the fastest growing is more around business insights, growth strategies, analytics. So there's more into a bigger picture, not just one-on-one transactions. I want to stop at the word storytelling because that is very key today. So if I'm looking at these skills, I would break them into two. First, for me, would be storytelling, and the other would be analytics. So as the saying goes, art and science, isn't that what marketing is about? Marketing is about influencing. And how do you influence? You tell a story, you're a good presenter, but what are you going to say? What is your message? That message comes from building brands. You have to have a brand strategy. Who you are, what's your differentiator, who you target, and net that storytelling. Guys, I cannot stress enough the importance of your corporate communication. And let me plug in, if you need help with that, I'm your girl. Just, check my credentials, shoot a brief to me. But going back to storytelling, whether it's a story of the organization, the brand, the employees, the stakeholders, the success stories, and the stakeholders, and the CEO. You need to have an ability to develop creative that connects with the target audience. I'm not even sure if agencies understand that. They are very, very consumer driven. And I think the solution here is two-way. It's push and pull. Maybe they have not seen any interest from clients, or maybe they have. Look at telecoms. You know, Eتصالات in the MENA region have gone through an extensive branding, whether you like it or not, but it was based on a strategy that they no longer want to be a phone telecom provider. They're into data, and they're into B2B as well, because this is where the money and the future is, and they want to go global. So yeah, sure, I'm still to see how they're going to do that, but the vision is there, and they have agencies to support. I hope they understand the point about still creating stories, even if you're moving from B2C to B2B. There's so many good success stories. I mean, check Xerox, for example, and their recent relaunch. There is so many businesses that can stretch from C to B and from B to C. It's all about growth. And moving from storyteller, the other pillar, as I mentioned, is data analytics. You need to know where you're going, and there is so much data out there. So the caveat is, be picky and choosy and know what you are measuring. If it's measurable, measure it, see the result, and action it. Do not put a KPI there that you cannot action. Yeah? Very basic ABC, but it's there for you to learn. So again, there is so much for you as a B2B marketeer to learn. Please do so, because this is the future, and I'm hoping that B2C businesses and owners see the light, that the only way is to create a brand, not just a flashy brochure or a booth in a famous expo or a trade show.